Nick speaking. Welcome to this video, Necrons and 6th edition, and today we're looking at the Night Scythe. Having a look how Games Workshop have changed the Scythe as it's a flyer, and we all know that the latest thing that Games Workshop is into is flyers. So in 6th edition this is no longer the fast skimmer that it used to be. This is now flyer rules, and the flyer rules are pretty awesome actually. You can move very fast, you can zoom, you're difficult to hit unless you have special guns. I mean, we all know about the flyer rules, and at this moment in time where there's not quite so many anti-flyer things around, this is actually a very good choice for your army. Now obviously a few months time things are going to change and we might have to reassess this unit at some point. But for now, it's pretty much a must-have item. Now, I'm not saying you need loads of these, because I'm quite happy to have a bucket load of warriors on the table. But I am definitely thinking about having at least one of these, with a squad of Immortals in there. Now, I know you could put other stuff in there, but today I'm just going to look at Immortals in the Night Scythe. Now, first of all, if we go on to the Immortals, let's have a look at the weapons. We have a twin-linked Tausa Destructor. Mine's magnetised. Now, a lot of people are saying, because of the way this moves, it can't really shoot very well. So it pivots 90 degrees, and it has to move 18 inches. So if you have a unit here, you can't shoot at it. I mean, the guns are pointing forward. Are they though? If you have a look at the codex, and this is after your opinion, your advice on here, but it actually says here I know it's the fluff side, but it does say, with its turret mounted Tausa Destructor and the nerve shredding shriek of its engines, the Night Scythe is still a formidable fighter craft in its own right. Now it doesn't say anything about it doesn't say it comes with a turret mounted Tausa Destructor. But I mean, it clearly states it here. So, what do you think? Do you think that is a turret-mounted gun? Do you think I can shoot behind me as if it's rotating round? I'll be very interested to see what you think about that. So let's have a look at the transport side of this. Now, in the new FAQ, you can move 36 inches with this and disembark the unit inside. You can shoot everything as a snapshot. So only 6s can hit. But more importantly, what we need to focus on is moving 24 inches. Now, you can put obviously anything you like in there, but I think ultimately with the way the games are with objectives, the best units put in it is going to be our beloved Immortals. Now, if you've probably just watched the video that I put up regarding Immortals and their guns, and yes, I think the blasters are the best guns to have on these guys. Now imagine this. This craft, with the new rules, can move 24 inches, disembark these guys, and these can disembark and then move up within 6 inches of the base. And then you can shoot these guns either 24 inches, one shot, or rapid fire at 12 inches. That's a huge amount of movement. So if you have a unit that you need to target, get these guys out. And remember, these have got a 3+ save, so once they're out, they're going to be fairly well protected with their 3+ save. What do you think? I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. Now, the only thing that with this this new rule, or this new craft, is that once you've disembarked, you can't actually get back in, you can't embark on the vehicle. It's just basically just moving too fast. I mean, it would be gone. You're out and it's gone. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, that's where this little guy comes in, the Cryptic. If you join a Cryptic to this, Veil of Darkness Cryptic, and once you're down and the Scythe's gone, and you've destroyed the unit you've got out to destroy, well then you can just zoom around using the Veil of Darkness, pull the guys around, go off to another unit and keep going. Obviously it gives you the option to zoom around to contest objectives, get the line breaker, all the things we discussed in the standard Immortal video that I just did. Fantastic. What else? What else? Well, when your flyer does eventually go down, let's face it, it will. I mean, not necessarily in the first few games you play, but you know, people are going to get used to taking these down. I mean, they're going to have their own flyers, and you're going to have some dogfights in the air, or you've got, you know, the sky ray guns. You know, it's Skyfire, whatever it's called, but it's going to happen. You know, it's going to go down. Well, same rules as before. When it goes down, this unit doesn't get disembarked. It doesn't take wounds. Just goes straight into reserve. Fantastic. So it goes into reserve. When you come on next turn, you know, you can't Veil of Darkness straight back in. You can't deep strike. But the turn after that, you can. So then you've got another very mobile unit with the fantastic guns that they have. So I'm very excited about the Night Scythe. Getting this on the table. I think it's got some awesome new rules, and really looking forward to playing it. So there you go. That's the Night Scythe, and I'm going to continue talking about these twin-linked Tau City structures in the next video on the Annihilation Barge.